Beauty banner. And apparently, she's like, this is an old ice house. We'll be safe in here. Safe. He's like, he doesn't even know what that means. What does safe mean? And then, yes, Hulk wants to be safe, but everywhere Hulk goes, men hunt him. Kind of like here. Shoot, my freaking dude's like right on me. He's like right in front of me. I will throw down this mine and get the fuck out of here. And then it seems like as Hulk starts to think about what it means to be safe, he starts to like transform back into like Banner. She's like, except you're safe here with me, Hulk. You're safe with me. Safe, safe. And then it's like he's like, Betty, what did I do? Did it happen again? And she's like, yes, darling, it happened again. But don't worry, we're together. I won't ever let you face that monster alone again. It's like if this was like a zombie apocalypse, this is exactly what I would be doing. I would be hanging out here just reading comics. Like this is exactly how I would be hanging out. And that's like what they're doing. Like right now, like they're just like huddled up in a corner. It's crazy. Like the exact same thing. Except instead of wood, I'm in brick, but it's the exact same thing. This is crazy. All right, I'll be right back, you guys. Don't go anywhere. Oh my god. All right. I'm just trying to read comics here in Rob's Arcade. If I can get through like one issue of this Spider-Man today, like while I'm doing this, I'll be so happy. Welcome back, guys. When we last left off, we were hiding out like Banner and Betty here. They're hanging out in a an old ice house, and we were hiding in a porta bunker. Um, and I haven't really healed up a whole lot. I wonder. Part of me wants to maybe try to go grab some more shields. As Alright. Didn't find any shields. Got a better gun. I like this. Alright. So we're hanging out here, Rob's Arcade, hanging out here in this little porta fort thing, reading comics while playing Fortnite. This has been an interesting challenge. Um, the idea was like trying to combine two hobbies at one time. But then also, like I said, my cousin just had a couple of kids, and the idea of like him being distracted while trying to play Fortnite has always kind of intrigued me. He's always like, "Yeah, dude, I'll hop on. I'll get a couple of games in." And I'm always just like, "Dude, how was any of that even like fun for you?" When you got like one kid like running around, you know, trying to destroy the house, and the other one's like crying because either you're not feeding it or not looking at it. And just like that can't be any fun at all. So the idea of like multitasking, trying to do like two things at one time, I thought would be great here. Really enjoy trying to find some more shields here. There's a guy over there. So like I said, we last check down here real quick. Left off. Um, Parker and Robbie Robertson had just made up. Um, Hulk has made his appearance known in Connecticut, and now we're catching up with looks like Mary Jane and a couple of young ladies during what's called this interlude here at the EDU in Queens. They got like a little asterisk. It seems the EDU stands for the Eating Disorder Unit. Wow. And it says, "Congratulations, Christy. You're officially discharged. Your cousin Mary Jane's to your cousin Mary Jane's care. How do you feel?" "Great, Dr. Ransom. But I'm gonna miss all you guys." "Well, we'll miss you at least until Monday nights at our OA meeting. In the meantime, remember, there's an OA Overeaters Anonymous. What the heck? What is going on? What am I reading?" Oh, this is what I needed. Oh shit, there's all this shooting going on. I just want to find somewhere to read my comic book. Home on the range. All right, this is perfect. We'll hide in here for a second. Let's see what's going on with this order overeating anonymous. Oh, there's like all these like this is so weird. So it's like Mary Jane's picking up her little cousin or something, and she's got apparently like an eating disorder, and she's picking her from the hospital, and everybody's like, "We'll miss you, Christy," and they're all like either super skinny and anorexic looking, or they're like way over obese. And it's like Mary Jane and Christy are the only like two normal looking people out of the whole bunch. And I don't mean normal like, just mean it's like a average body type. Like the Dr. Christie, like the main characters, and then everybody else is like either super skinny, like ridiculously skinny, or distinctively obese. Oh wow, what do we got going on over here? No. Dang it. I don't even know what that was, people. Oh, I placed third. I didn't even realize it was like us. We were the last ones. That is so funny. Wow. All right. So she's like, but just remember in the meantime, if the feelings ever get to be too much, you feel like the bulimia is coming on again, we're only a phone call away. Thanks, you guys. Take care. And it's like, I've never seen Christy so happy after all this nonsense. And then this is all in Mary Jane's head. Mary Jane's like, I've never seen her so happy after all the months she spent recovering from her binge purge food addiction. This is crazy. She's like a whole new person. Or maybe. What? Hold on. After all the months she spent recovering from her binge purge food addiction, she's like a whole new person. Or maybe a new whole person. That's so weird. And then she's like, MJ, you should see your face. You look like somebody just squeezed a lemon in your eye. What are you going to do, cry? Who, me? Well, the thought had crossed my mind. I talked with your mom this morning. Your dad's business is going to keep them in Paris for the next few months. Not much surprise there. Mom and Dad are the original invisible parents. Guess that means I'll be staying with Aunt Martha until I get home. Well, no. Your parents agreed you could stay in New York, and my friends the Osborns want to hire you as their live-in babysitter for their little boy Norman. And she's like, the Wendy's girl, all freaking out. You're kidding me. I mean, do we really want to do that, though? Do we really want her just coming out of some kind of food addiction recovery thing, taking on responsibility of being a babysitter? Shouldn't she, you know, get settled first and then decide, like, okay, maybe it should, let me find a job, you know? She's like, nope. First thing, I don't think Mary Jane's the idea for like a role model. Either she hasn't always made the best decisions. All right, let's go post up over here and read some comics and stuff. All right, we're just gonna hang out right here for a second. And as Mary Jane's convincing her, she's like, "Oh no, Christy, she isn't kidding. Harry and I were thinking about hiring an home pair girl for months." And that's Liz popping in with little Normie. So if you'd like the job, While you're finishing school, we'd love to have you. Would I? Could I? You bet. See, I think that's just too much. I think that's too much for one girl. She's got a part-time school thing going on. You know, she's going to be a live-in nanny. She's got this food addiction thing she's been dealing with. And then Liz says, "This is just what I've needed, MJ. A little help with Normie so Harry and I can have more alone time." And MJ's like, "Time for romance, huh?" And then Liz says, "Well, MJ, you know as well as I, without romance, even the happiest married couples become just roommates." And then Mary Jane's like, "Oh my God, is that why I find Jason Jerome so attractive? Am I looking for a romance? Have Peter and I become just roommates?" Dun dun dun. Oh, that's cool. It's a Captain Planet advertisement. That was like one of my favorite animated series growing up. All right, so then it's got this end of the interlude here, and the beginning of the lude. It says on a rural road in southern Connecticut, and we got Betty and Parker. Looks like driving um, to the scene of the commotion, and it says 11:58 and still counting. So they're counting to something. Um, and then Betty says, "So it occurred to me, Peter, all my life I let other people make my decisions. And what did it get me? A dead-end career as a professional secretary, a nervous breakdown after my husband died. In the last few months, I've finally taken charge of my own life. That's why this new job as a reporter is so important to me." Uh-oh. And it seems like they're pulling up on some cars, and Peter's like, "Some kind of a police barricade." That's how Parker should talk. "Some kind of a police barricade." And then you got all the officers in the road. It's like, "Roads closed for the next few miles." What the fuck's going on? He's looking for me. Just be real quiet. Shh. Very, very quiet. Oh, he's gonna think that's me over there fighting. He's gonna go to that. Then Parker's like, "Huh? Why is that Jeep pulling off on the side of the woods? Hmm. Doesn't take a spider tingle to tell me there's something wrong up ahead." So apparently you got the evil scientist I was talking about earlier, and that feels so good. Um, so it looks like the evil scientist, he's like snuck off into the woods, and Parker seems to be catching notice of all this. Like he's not this guy Parker. He ain't stupid. Ooh. I don't like. Is there a trash can over here I can hide in? Yay. All right. Um. So Parker's spidey sense is tingling here. He knows that something's going on. So he talks to Betty and he's like, "Stay with the car, Betty. I'll get some photos of what's ever going on the other side of that police barricade." And she's like, "What? Peter, you can't just. I won't let you. You're not in charge." Oh, like this. Like the words get smaller and smaller. Like he's like walking away, and as he's walking away, he's like changing into Spider-Man. He's like, "Let's see. A wild beast roaming in the Connecticut countryside, the police barricade on the main road, and a jeep cutting through the woods. I like to say it all adds up, but it doesn't. And still, I didn't get to be the neighborhood friendly Spider-Man by ignoring my instinct for trouble. That instinct tells me I'm going to find all the trouble I need once I find out where those jeeps tracks lead." So he's like following this jeep now, just like cut through the woods, and as we catch up with the jeep, that scared the hell out of me. Um, we see it is the scientist, and he's got his little device. He's like tracking down this energy level or energy reading. He's like, "The biokinetic energy wave receiver indicates a massive biological energy source 200 yards south of here. Yeah, that's odd. According to the wave form analysis, this energy source is not entirely biological. In fact, it includes a radiation component, possibly gamma radiation, in gigantic qualities. And it's coming from within that ice house." Oh no, that's the same ice house that Betty and the Hulk are held up in. And he's like, "I wonder if this beast in the news could be something more than a wild animal on the loose. You think so? It's got like, it's reading like radioactive levels coming off of this thing. Like, I don't think it's a deer." And then like, it's just odd to me that he thinks this might be an animal that he could test his device out. It's like, just go to the zoo then. That's all you need was a like a polar bear to test this thing out on. All right. So he's like sneaking up into the house. Could it be in fact no? That would be too much to wish for. The receiver's going wild. The energy source is upstairs, and it's definitely producing gamma rays. He's like walking in with his device into this ice house, you know. And then there's like an advertisement for a video game, and then it's Betty and the Hulk or Banner just asleep. I guess they're resting after a long day of um, leaping across the countryside. And oh shit, shh, be very very quiet. See him? few left here, people. Another few left here. So then the scientist sneaks up on him. Good lord, the radiation source. It's a man. Can it be? Yes. Banner. Dr. Bruce Banner. Of course. That explains it. The world thinks he's dead, but I know the truth. Lie still, Banner. In a matter of moments, your power is mine. And then Betty freaks out. She's like, "Oh, Bruce!" As he's like getting his brain zapped by this crazy device. Everybody always thinks Banner's dead. The Hulk's always dead. It's like, come on, people, you know better than that. So of course, he puts this device on Banner, wakes him up. He goes crazy, and he's like, "Oh, my head's on fire. What's happening to me?" Nothing to worry about, Banner. I'm just trying to take your power, that's all. Just a simple experiment with my biokinetic energy disorder. That's literally what he's saying. Oh no, whoever you are, I don't know what you've done. Beauty, man. And then, of course, because he puts his power thing on his head, he, like, winds up turning into the Hulk. He winds up going nuts here. Beauty, man, why you try to hurt Hulk? He's like, hurt you? I would never. It's like, I'm just trying to hurt Banner. Oh my gosh, we gotta get ready to rock and roll here. Timer's getting ready to go off. There's a lot happening here, folks. What will he do? Will he place second? The world may never know. So then, of course, the scientist is like, "No, I would never hurt you." Hulk like smacks him. It's like, "Shut up." Hulk remembers you poked Hulk's head. Hulk, please don't. He's like, Betty's begging him. Banner's head. Yes, I remember. You poked Banner's head. Oh man, the dude's like bleeding profusely from his head too. It's like, oh Lord, no, this is a nightmare. Please, please stop. And then, of course, right at that moment, you heard the man. You heard the man, Big Green. He said, "Stop." All right, let me see. I think I'm gonna have to wrap this up right here, you guys. Oh, he marked it for me. Awesome.